White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong. In the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder. To the club they sing along. Up in Spurs we arise. Eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. King's fire in his eyes. Glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lake to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. From the lane to far and wide, we're the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Hi and good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this show, and welcome to THFC Till I Die, your home of Tottenham past, present, and an exciting future under Ange Postecoglou. As yes, the international break, thank God.
Wait 11 minutes there, mate, before you start saying the F word.
Yeah, 11 minutes. Thank God it's over. That's been torture. That has been absolute torture. If you're an Ireland fan, it's been like going to hell, seeing the devil, shaking his hand, and then spending the week with him. It's been that bad. More about that later. But anyway, before we welcome, but we will welcome. Some say he has the biggest stud collection books in the whole of the UK. Some also say when David Cameron was made Prime Minister, he was there to help him move in.
Yep, I'm the one who put the manufacturer picture up.
Some say, but all we know, it's called the Spurs Stig. How are you, Stiggy?
I'm okay. Me being the low rent Mickey Mouse that I am.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I could be the island manager as well, complaining about jerseys being too heavy. Isn't that what you told me?
Don't start. Just do not get me going. Do not get me going. But listen, guys, if you can do us a favour, the link is at the top of the chat. If you want if you're struggling to watch the football game, which me and Tequila often do, we'll watch alongs, don't we, Tequila? We do struggle. We are now being sponsored by Internet Access.
Private
Internet Access. You think we know our own sponsor name, wouldn't you?
It is new, but we'll get there.
It is new. For 2 years, for €43, you will get 2 years and then 4 months on top of that. It's a great deal. I've signed up to it. So is Tequila. It gives you access around the world. The video is up on the channel to go and give you more information on it. But do hit that link, guys. Please do. It helps them to help us.
It's a really good price there, mate. Trust me. Some of the other VPNs I've seen want double that for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
So.
And also, it helps you watch all your Spurs content, all your Spurs games to your heart's content. €43. I know times are hard and times are tough out there. €43 for 2 years of free Spurs content. Even a bit American Netflix, a bit, I think it's well worth it. So do hit that link at the top of the chat. It really does help us.
You can watch quite a few football leagues. It's not just the Premiership. If you sign up to places, you can watch Serie A and La Liga, all that stuff as well.
Yeah. How's your international break been, Tequila? How's England? How have you? Look, we'll get into the international break. We're going to start on that. But
well, I think the timing's crappy, Dermo. Like we've only just started the new season. We get three games in, so you're just starting to get pumped up for the new season, and then this break just didn't need to be there. And I tell you what, as an England fan, of course, we've just failed again miserably at the Euros, so we're all a bit down still. So I don't think that there was that much enthusiasm. We don't really have a proper manager either yet. We've got an interim manager, so it's like we still don't really know where we're going. So so to put it all together, it was all a bit. We performed okay in the two matches. You know, we did all right. Some people have said we did look a little bit Southgate-ish in the second half against Ireland, and I haven't seen the England's other match. I didn't watch it. I know we won, but I didn't watch it. That's the truth. I didn't watch the other England match.
Listen, guys. Also, you can pick up your memberships as well, and also do send in an super chat.
Yeah,
or super sticker. It does help us grow. But if you want to get involved in the post-match live shows, you've got to pick up your membership, guys. Come on, have your say. We've got the North London Derby on Sunday. Come on and have your say after it. Good, bad. Me and Tequila are running that after every game. Me and Tequila are going to do these post-match live shows where you guys get to come in. So, listen, let's settle DJ Samuels in. Let's welcome in one of our members.
Mate. He's got some health problems. Big up, DJ. Yeah. Hope you get well, mate.
It says, hi, guys. Can't stay. Just like to say, great live stream as always. Thank you so much. Not in a good place at the moment. Long story. I'm in hospital at the moment. Mental health scare. I had nothing to. Well, listen, if you ever need this, DJ, you know where we are. You know where me are. You know our emails. I think we're Colin sorting this out. New email for the channel. But yeah, you need to get hold of us. Just get us on social media. Get us on X or wherever, and we're always there for you. You've always been a great support of the channel, and we're behind you 100% in your battle to get better again. Tequila, do you want to say anything, DJ?
Yeah, mate. Health comes first, mate. So you know, make sure that you prioritize that over everything. So hope you get better. You said it's nothing too serious, so hopefully that's the case. So we'll see you whenever you get back, mate.
Yeah, we will. Now, hello. Oh, okay. He's just sort of hiding in the background. We get this person comes in, Stiggy, right? And he's like...
I've seen his name, Dermo. Look what he's put for his name.
I know. It's like he creeps in the night. He's like the milk train man. Remember that ad back in the 80s, the milk train man?
The milk tray. Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, he used to come in and Nick's husbands, wives of married couples used to go in and surprise the wife with a box of chocolates.
That's all it took. Damn, if only that easy in your life, then, mate.
Yeah, well, I reckon that was Sean Connery, you know.
Sean Connery, you mean, Philip Brady, Sean Connery, remember?
Yeah, I never said his name. I never said that. You did. If you're watching Mr. Brady, nothing to do with me. No.
Look, and as I said to you, Sean Connery was once voted sexiest man alive. It's hardly mean a knock on Phil, is it?
No. Well, it's either that or Tom Jones.
Pick your poison, mate. Yeah.
Pick your choice. Yeah, how was my international break? As I said, is it 11 minutes?
Not good.
Can I swear?
It's not. No. You have to wait another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's been torture. It's like sticking needles in your eyes and hoping that you might see afterwards. It was been that bad. We played you lot on Saturday. You totally destroyed us.
As expected, that was.
And then who goes and bloody scores? Declan bloody Rice and bloody Jack Grealish, the pair of them.
Told you it was all set up.
It was.
Me and Bobby set it up. Told you.
Yeah, I know. Bobby did say. Bobby paid them a few extra quid. Score against them, will you?
Yeah.
I have to admit though, last night we did play a bit better against Greece. We still lost, which is not unusual. There.
Did you play worse or better versus them against England?
we started off. We played better than we did against England. To be fair, we had our chances, but once we went 1-0 down, we just lost all confidence. And our new manager, who for the life of me I cannot pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call him Stephen Kenny. I'm going to call him Stephen Kenny Mark II.
Oh, is he that bad, is he?
Yeah, I want him out already.
Well, that didn't take long.
No, I want him out already. I wonder what's happening over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, want him out already. There you go.
I thought you were all about giving managers time. I thought you agreed with me.
I gave him 2 games.
2 games?
Yeah.
What did you expect him to do in 2 games?
Do better than the last arsehole did.
Which
couldn't be very hard. I mean, mind you, in our second game, we passed 87 times in the first half against Greece, which was more times than we did in the entire Stephen Kenny's 2.5 years as Ireland manager.
Okay, so you want him out then and replace him with who then?
Roy Keane and Robbie Keane.
Yeah, why not? Okay, I agree with you that would be pretty fun.
Carsley went over there, right? They could have given the job to Lee Carsley last December. He wanted the job. If they offered him the job, he would have taken it. But no, the FAI want to be tight little. Oh no, we want the right manager. We're a shit footballing nation. Simon Jordan called us useless. Look, how dare he call us useless? I have a right to call us useless. He doesn't. So he can go and sod off and all.
Well, what you've got, you've got to be.
Yeah,
speak about him.
He can sod off as well. I'm entitled to call my national side useless. He doesn't have a right.
He signed Crystal Palace, you know, Dermo.
Well, he didn't do that very well, did he? Did
they get relegated under him?
No, they didn't actually. He sold it to a bloke he cannot stand. That's the bit that makes me laugh, right? He cannot stand the current Crystal Palace owner. Either that or he's done better than what Simon Jordan did when he had Crystal Palace, to be fair.
Yeah, he probably has, because they've kept him in the Premiership the whole time, haven't they?
But the point is, I have a right to call my national team useless. He's English. Stick to your own damn boring team.
Oh, he does. He's pretty hard on us as well. He doesn't think we're.
I fell asleep during that second half of the England-Ireland game. It was that boring.
It was boring. You're right.
I mean, we weren't even going to have a shot on target, and England just said, "Oh, we're going to sit for this 2-0."
Yeah, they didn't care.
I mean, fair play to the England fans. They kept the seats in the stands this time, so I will thank them for that.
Dermo.
And as for our fans singing what they were singing, I'm disgusted with them.
Why? What did they sing that's so bad?
I cannot say it live on air, but let's put it this way: it wasn't very complimentary.
Well,
and our fans are better than that.
You know what football fans can be like all across the world, don't they?
It's a local derby, I get it, but I look at Tottenham, right, and I see Ange ball and the way we play under Ange Postecoglou. It's all front foot football. It's great stuff. Okay, good man. It's all about fast. It's all about fast flowing football. Do you know what I mean? It's win or lose. You know the team have given it a go. And I was watching Ireland like last night. I mean, we scored a brilliant goal, which was ruled out for offside. But we're just so boring. And you look at Tottenham, and it gets the international break. You and me just want to go to sleep for a week and a bit.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know. I mean, I don't know if anyone can tell me who's watching or put into chat. Do they enjoy the international break?
I'm not sure very many people do anymore. It's just, I mean, like, I guess I can only speak for England, but when the tournaments come around, yes, we care when the tournaments come around. But when it comes to the whole qualification tournaments and friendlies, there just isn't that much interest, Dermo. I really don't think there is. People just want to get back to the club football, really.
Yeah, I mean,
it never used to be that way, but it has become that way.
I am going to do a show. Me and Philip, I'm going to show. I might do a show soon, but I am so fed up with the state of Irish soccer at the moment. It is driving me up the bloody wall. Irish soccer in this country is absolutely in doldrums.
Well, that's because it's like the fourth biggest sport for you, isn't it?
It's the third big. It makes no difference. The
It
FAI,
does because the resources don't go into it, do they? The resources
because
don't
the
go into it.
FAI can't be trusted with the money. I mean, John Delaney decided to, decided. I tell you what's a great idea. I'm going to throw myself a 50th birthday party as James Bond, but I'll charge the FAI, let them pay for it. And there's our government giving money like to the FAI, put that into roots, put that to grassroots. No, it's going on bloody expensive jets and champagne James Bond parties. And then when it comes to us actually having a decent international side, we don't. And England come to town, the fourth best team in the world. Yeah, I'm not expecting to beat England, but I expect us to put up more of a fight. And it's like we turned up and said we can't be asked. And can I say the Viva was packed on that Saturday? It wasn't packed last night.
Well, it's because it's Greece, isn't it?
Well, no, it makes no difference. Any game at Lansdowne Road where Ireland played, it was always packed. It didn't care who was there. But we have had, we are such. Ireland reminds me of Tottenham under Nuno and Conte and Mourinho. That's where Ireland is at the moment. The Irish soccer team is under Nuno at the moment. Or Mourinho or Conte. And that's another thing I was thinking today. I said it in my chat. And I was thinking, right, why is it time to back Ange? And that was a question. It's been in my head for the whole international window, Tequila, right? And there's a lot of people after the Newcastle game wanting Ange out. They wanted Ange gone. Get him gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's useless. He's a fraud. He's this, he's that. He's no good. He's been found out. And look, I'm Ange in. So are you. We want him to revive. We want him to change, Tequila. But there's a part of me that likes the stubbornness of him. There's a part of me that likes the way he goes about playing football. There's a part of me that he gets what we're about. So why is it time to back Ange Spurs? What's your view? Tell me why if you're a Tottenham fan, right, and you're saying to an Ange outer who wants Ange out, why is it time to back Ange at Spurs?
Why is it time to back Ange at Spurs? Well, my first answer would be we've got to stop this chasing our own tail, a snake eating its own tail. We've got to stop the cycle of sacking managers and not giving them enough time. Now, I hear some of the criticisms of Ange, and I agree with some of the criticisms of him. He's certainly not a fraud, and people who put stuff like a fraud, that's, in my opinion, that's too much. That's too much. You can, but it's fun. Look, nobody is above critique. Nobody, not me, not you, no Spurs manager, even the best manager, even Pep Guardiola, he's not beyond criticism or critique. So there's nothing wrong in my mind with people having doubts about Ange and criticizing what they don't like about him. That's all well and good. But again, my answer to them would be, who do you want then? Who is out there? They always talk about who's out there.
Yeah.
Firstly, and normally you get some people say like Graham Potter, and it's like, really? Is he really a better option? Really?
I don't want Harry Potter in my club.
Well, this is what I mean. There's no standout person that I can see who's ready made. So, and also you do need to give Ange more time. I don't know. I agree with you that stubbornness is good, but it can be your own downfall.
It can be.
And it remains to be seen if he is going to, like I say, I think Ange will die on his sword. He'll be successful, or he'll die on his sword. And that is the way it is going to be.
One way or the other.
Yeah.
Big up to Boris who's sending the super chat. Sorry, Tequila.
Sorry, mate.
Do you want to take the super chat, man? Sorry, I've been like I haven't been on. I've got like I'm going
you have. You're having withdrawal symptoms because you didn't do a show in a week. Dermo gets withdrawal symptoms from it. No, thanks, Boris, mate. Boris says, "Evening, gent. Seems I can't send messages." What
No,
you mean? You can't in the chat? You mean?
It's because of that.
Oh, it's a YouTube error, Boris. There's a bug in the system. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Good old YouTube, eh? Boris also saying, gotcha, understandable. Oh, you are sending messages then. I'm very confused there, mate.
Okay. I want to say big up to Boris for this Euro super chat. Thank you. They work. Thank you very much. That will keep Tequila into a pizza for next week. You know,
£2. You can get Chicago Town triple cheese for £2. So cheers, Boris, mate. Although I don't get the whole £2.
Yeah. Ange out, haha. Yeah. What's his name? Who's the Man United manager?
Ten Hag.
Ten Hag out. Ten Hag out. Ten Hag out. Ten Hag out.
I spoke to Com in WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And they would easily take Ange over Ten Hag. By the way.
Yeah.
They do. Man United would take Ange. I know that.
I feel Harry Potter ruined his rise as manager by joining Chelsea.
Yep. I agree.
No, Harry Potter ruined his time because he didn't bring Armani and Ron with him.
He was also a manager under Todd Bowley, and let's face it, every manager seems to be doomed under that dude.
Can we just laugh for 5 minutes at Chelsea?
Well, they're fighting each other at the moment, so
yeah, they are. It's great to be back, isn't it? It is great to be back, Tequila. I have to admit. Big up to David Shear with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Good morning, 2 a.m. here. Hope you're both well. I'm grand. Sticky.
Hope you're well, David. Great. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks again, David. You're generous, mate, every time. Cheers, bro.
Some say he's made Arsenal wear their away kit because Arsenal know that North London is white.
Yeah, that's so they can't wear their kit because it's got a bit of white in it. Bless
them. I did say in the chat today, Tequila, that why Arsenal moved to North London because they built a stadium near a sewer.
They wanted to hang out with the Ninja Turtles, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Arteta's Splinter, the rap version.
Yeah. Yeah. Their football was the same smell that came out of that sewer. We've got Neil Shafton. Big up Neil. He says, Rome wasn't built in the day. If you continue to find managers, you will never become consistent and your recruiting will suffer. Well, as your squad, who wants to come to... Look, we did it with Pochettino. We backed him. Look what nearly happened. You got to back Ange. It's time to back him. It says a team who keeps firing a manager. Look at Chelsea, right? Chelsea are in disarray. They keep firing managers left, right, and centre. And now they're in the boards that they're fighting amongst themselves. Chelsea could be heading to a lot of shit, you know.
Well, it's all about stability, and Chelsea have been unstable ever since Abramovich left, let's be honest.
Yeah. But Chelsea nearly went bankrupt at that time, but and Daniel Levy, as much as we've got a bone to pick with Levy as well. Do you remember what we talked about yesterday? Well,
yeah, I mean, it's out in public now, so there's other channels that have also, so everyone knows about the whole David Pleat thing. I'm not shocked because I obviously am not Daniel Levy's biggest fan. Look, after how he treated Martin Yole, and I know I keep talking about it, but that is the point when I became Levy out. But that told me everything I really needed to know about the bloke. So when I see him treating other guys like this, I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not going to say too much.
Well, it's gone 11 minutes, Dermo. So if you really want to, you can.
Yeah, I'm absolutely. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much because I'll get our channel taken down. I'm going to turn up with what's been happening. I'm not going down that road. Spurs fans are having a go at Ange because he hasn't done what Eric Ten Hag has done, is all. But to be fair, I would take any team would take Ange over Eric Ten Hag any day of the week. Subs only mode was turned off. That's why, and no problem. Well, never. There was
Oh.
a no. I always put subs only on. Neil Shafton sent this a super chat as well. Big up to Neil.
Cheers, Neil. Cheers, mate.
Definitely gonna have pizzas this week, aren't we, Tequila? We can have the expensive ones now.
Oh, I'll get myself one of the big Chicago town ones.
Hire me and I will make Tottenham great again, just like I did for my country. Only Donald J. Trump can get Spurs to win.
Did you see the debate last night? I might get.
I did. I'm still laughing about that.
That was great.
Dogs and cats. That's all I'm going to say is dogs and cats.
Oh yeah, and do you know that minorities eat dogs, don't they? Does that happen?
No, I didn't know that. No.
Oh, that's what I learned. That's what I learned from the debate, that minorities eat dogs. That's what I learned.
No, we don't eat that. Anyway, big up to Milton. He says, "Hope you're well, Dermo and Tequila. Can't wait for North London Derby. Smash the light speed. Yeah, the North London Derby's coming.
Big up Milton.
It's the one game I get really excited for. I get hyped for.
So we might have. We'll talk about it later in the week, but
yeah,
they've got two of their biggest players out, so our odds are slowly going up.
Yeah, they are. Big up for Chelsea and bigger Civil War than Levy in and out fans are. That is so true.
Yes, I agree. Yeah,
that is so true. Big up to Liston Haynes. Big up Liston. Hope you do well. So some fans say we are tactically inept. Well, every Monday from after the North London Derby, Colin is doing a new show. He's putting his football knowledge to use, isn't he? He's going to look at the game tactically. He's going to do all the tactics for us and everything.
On Monday, analysing the shows, analysing the games on a Monday.
Analysing the games on a Monday. He's going to become our sort of Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville of the channel.
Well, I can certainly see him sitting there going, "This is Manchester United." I can see him doing it.
Yeah, I can do. Can you imagine him trying to do an analysis of a Man United game?
I'm sure there'll be no bias there. Just wait till you start talking about Inanna and players like that, and that'd be a laugh. Because obviously, Com used to be a keeper, so I know like Inanna's his favourite player. So.
I'm looking forward to his tactic shows. Actually, big up Colin. So some say Stig has given Todd his CV for. Some say Tequila's given Todd his CV for the Chelsea job.
I would say to that, Com, is that I would be probably a better choice than some of the other picks, and I would lead them in the right direction. Relegation. Yeah,
I know. Neil Shafton said, "Help me save my dogs from the illegal bet. He didn't invade us, please, for the love of bets everywhere." Don't know why I read that out.
No. Neil laughed exactly the same thing I did when he was talking about minorities eating pets. I was just like, "What are we doing here?" That was amazing.
Do you know what? It was. I know this is all about Spurs, but I was watching it right, and I couldn't sleep last night. Do you know when you start watching it, you couldn't turn off?
No, because it's so absurd, Domo. That's why it's so fun, because it's so absurd.
I've never seen them so rattled.
She's going to win. You know that she's going to win now, don't you?
Yeah,
because
she is. Yeah, but she just got him. She got him by the prefer of the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's just making them dance.
Yeah, he looked like the old man this time, didn't he? Let's be honest.
I did monetize that show. I think I better take them on and monetize off, actually. How dare you say, yeah, it was the slip of the tongue. I meant Jamie Carragher.
Notice he didn't say anything about, he didn't mind being called a Gary Neville. You noticed that part, did you?
I meant Gary Neville.
He didn't mind being called Gary Neville. So he's okay with being called Gary Neville, is he?
And Boris is cracking the rip. It's not even 9 p.m. We're talking about dog munching Jesus.
Could be talking about rug munching instead.
Anyway, let's get back to Spurs.
Okay.
Which is more important, which is why we're here. And everyone, do please pick up your membership, send in super chats, and also do hit the link at the top to get the best VPN deal around, €43. I tell you what we're going to do. Instead of us talking about it, this is what we're going to do. It's a 1 minute 24. We're going to play a video. So this is why It is important to get the best VPN in town. Are we supposed to talk over this? Anyway, there's your computer. As you can see, it does everything. Now, this is what's happening at the moment. You pay the €43 and you get this secure, safe VPN. No hacker, no government, no corporate. Even on your mobile phones, guys. If you're away, say you're on holiday in Barbados or you're on holiday in Gibraltar or Australia, but you're missing your favourite programs in England, just download, put the link, say you're in that country, and look, you can do everything with it. Tequila, do you want to take over?
Yeah, one of the things about VPNs also is if even if you're at home, is if you're on a service, a broadband service, which kind of throttles your speed if you use too much, it actually can't do that. It actually can't do that with a VPN. So it stops your internet providers throttling your speed if that's what they do. Some don't, but if you've got a VPN, it will stop that. And what I do with my VPNs also is it lets you watch the important stuff, which is the Spurs games, because there's places around the world which don't have the VPN blackout. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. You find out yourself, so I don't want to get the channel in trouble. But trust me, it's exactly what I've done. I used to have Sky Sports and everything. Way too expensive for Sky Sports or BT Sports.
Mm-hmm.
So there are other ways to do it, and the VPN is the way to go, guys. Simple as that.
Look, and it is. I've got it. €43 for 2 years and 3 months free on top of that is a great deal, guys. So do hit the link. Get you links so you can watch all the Spurs you want. It works on all platforms. You can watch Tottenham on your PlayStation, on your Xbox, on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, even on your internet TV. Imagine watching the Spurs stick doing the watch along with me, Dermatron. I mean, that's just worth €43 in itself.
It's priceless, though, man.
Yeah. You could be somewhere in the world where you can't get us. Use your VPN, say you're in England, and you can pick up the Spurs stick any day of the week. We got Neil. Sadly, there's too many Fox believers that will help him lose. Yeah. Dermo will definitely use this when he talks about his Welsh Boris Johnson. No, not Boris Johnson.
No, that's what he meant. What do you think Boris meant? You got to get your mind out of the gutter, Dermo. It's obvious he meant Boris Johnson. What do you think he meant?
Your ex-Prime Minister, Boris Johnson.
Yeah, Boris Johnson. God, it could be Boris Johnson now, can't it? It can be Brendan Johnson or it can be Boris Johnson. All right.
I've lost the plot. And Neil Sham says, phew, I was swearing we were going to watch those PSA videos about everything.
Bless him.
This stream has completely gone sideways. Look, North London Derby, what does it mean to you, Tequila? What does this game mean? It means a hell of a lot to me, but what does it mean to you?
I think it's the one game, or I guess 2 games, I suppose, where even if we're not doing well, it's a way to pay the fans, to reward the fans. It's a way for the team to say, we're playing for you, we represent you, we know these are your big rivals, even if a lot of the players obviously aren't English and don't get that part of it. They're playing for us, they're representing us, right? So even if you don't have a good season, and I'm not saying we're going to have a good or bad season, it'll be what it is, but if we can beat Arsenal, the season overall will be just that little bit more positive, a little bit more better. So, and it will do well. Ange, if we lose, I'm not going to say that Ange is going to be out or anything that dramatic, but if he can win it, it will buy him a lot of good fortune. Points. Yeah, a lot of brownie points. Yeah. So look, in that way, he really should want to win this one.
Yeah. Look, for me, you got Declan Rice out, or the Bergs out as well. So there's 2 players that are out of that Arsenal midfield where we'll presume it's out for us as well. Apparently.
There's rumours also Solanke still won't be fit for it as well.
Yeah, so I've been hearing them.
Up front, we are up front, aren't we then, unfortunately?
Again then, and we are doing the transfer window on Friday on the podcast. Does that then show that we were outgoings was great in the window, but the incomings we were a little bit light is not the word. We're a little bit not good as we were with the outgoings.
The thing is that using Solanke as the example, and this isn't me talking. I'm not knocking him. This isn't about me and what I think of the player. I'm looking at the numbers. So the numbers is that we only play with one striker, right? We only play one up front, two wingers. So you don't need more than 3 players really in your squad as the striker. So we've got Richarlison and we've got Solanke. It's unfortunate that they're both injured. Now, Richarlison for me has become very injury prone. So I'm not sure we should have kept him because he can't even be relied upon enough as a backup because he's just too injured, Dermo.
Is he out? Is Richarlison out the Arsenal game?
I think I read somewhere that he's going to be out until like October or something.
Yeah. What's our medical? I mean, David Shear says it here. What's our medical staff doing?
I don't know.
It's this Daniel Levy gun cheapskate on the medical services at Tottenham. Like we're getting.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, Dermo.
Hang on. So he's paid all this money for Solanke, and he's like, "Oh shit, I haven't got any money for the medical staff." Hang on. I'll walk into Tesco's or Sainsbury's. Hang on, lads. Anyone fancy working being our doctor at Tottenham Hotspur? I pay you two cans of beans and a banana.
You go into the medical office and they've run out of plasters. They haven't got any plasters, Dermo.
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, Mr. Levy, can we have some more plasters? Sorry, I haven't got enough money. Well, where's it gone? I spent it on the striker. Where's he? He's in the medical room needing the plaster. I mean, our chairman, our chairman, right? Business side, he's a genius. Football side, he hasn't got a damn well clue.
No.
But you give him credit where credit's due. He has backed Ange to the tune of 400 million. So you can't say he hasn't backed him with the players.
He's backed him with the money. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd have to get. I'd have to be a fly on the wall to know how many of those players Ange wanted. Hopefully, he says that he agreed to all of them. So I'll take him at his word.
I believe him on that. I do believe him on that. And there's a lot of fans that don't believe him, but I do believe him. One thing as well, Arsenal can't wear their home kit on Sunday, Tequila.
Anything that screws around with Arsenal, I'm all for. So
yeah. So if Arsenal finally realised that North London's been white all along,
they've known that from the beginning, don't they? They don't want to admit it, but they've known that.
No. I mean, Arsenal are a South London club. I had to move because they built the stadium near a sewerage. I mean, and the ex-goalkeeper broke the pipe and it was leaking into the stadium, so they had to move. Now, West London didn't want them. They were like the Trotter family. They just couldn't find nowhere to live.
I hate squatters, don't you? I hate squatters.
Yeah, the Arsenal man at the time was a bit like Del Boy.
Yeah, I love the little. Keep on doing it. Keep on digging at Arsenal. I love it.
And also, I watched the show, right? I will send you it, right? They reckon the man that moved them to North London was done for corruption 20 years later. Because he was involved in do you remember the scandal in 1919 when Tottenham got relegated and Arsenal suddenly got promotion to the first division?
That was via corruption, was it?
Yeah. He was behind that.
It explains about the club ethos, It doesn't shock me.
I mean, George Graham liked a few brown paper bags now and again. Allegedly.
Don't be so hard on George Graham. He won a League Cup.
Yeah, but
it's one of the only cups I've seen. I can't be that critical of him. It's only one of 2 cups I've seen.
Did Terry Venables. Apparently him and Brian Clough liked a few brown sandwiches, but allegedly. But you don't know if it's true or not. But Terry Venables won the trophy.
Yeah, true.
The North London derby for me is the one game a year where it means everything. It's bragging rights. It means everything to us Tottenham fans. And to have it at our place for the first time in a long while too, Tequila, I think we need to make home advantage work. Because do you remember a couple of years ago, Conte's first North London derby?
I remember.
Where where the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium was like, we made it so uncomfortable for them Arsenal players. They didn't want to be there. Arteta was crying on the touchline. He was so scared. He was asking for his mammy.
Well, that result over Arsenal, if it's the one I think, it's the one I think of, was the impetus for us grabbing fourth that season, because we went on a little bit of a roll after that and just squeaked it.
Well, they lost to Newcastle, didn't they? On the Monday.
Yeah, that's
right.
But
the point I'm making, the fans made it into a fortress. That's what we've got to do on Sunday. Last season, when we lost 3-2, we were 3-0 down within 20 minutes or 30 minutes. We can't afford to do that this time, and we have to come out. And it's on we're playing at home. We have to show them it's our turf, it's our home. We have to show them who's boss. They bossed us. We got to boss them.
I don't think we're going to have a better chance of beating them with their injuries. But I mean, Boris has put in a comment there that it's not 100% that Solanke's. Is Van de Ven not going to be fit either? Oh God.
I don't know. I haven't looked into I need to look. I haven't looked into the plays in or out. I'm going to do that video. Neil says our expensive signing gets injured every freaking time we sign them. Exactly. Big up to Dragon D Nuts. Love that name. Do you know that's the best name on YouTube?
Yep.
Hey, it's Dermatron and Mick the Mouse. No, it's Dermatron and
it's bootleg Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Bootleg.
No, it's the Spurs Stig. That's who it is.
Danger Mouse. That's a good one. Danger Mouse.
We don't know who the Spurs Stig is. We really don't. I've never seen him. All I've seen is these. Nobody's seen him. I don't
exist really. I'm just AI. Don't I?
Are you really?
Yeah.
So you're a bit like Jarvis out in the Marvel films.
Yeah, I'm like the real version of Skynet. I'm like Skynet, dude. From Terminator.
So that's why Phillips keeps cursing that Sky. All right, I'm going to blame you. I heard Richarlison is out injured because some old granny threw bread on the floor for the pigeons, and one of them picked his toe and went down looking for him. Oh, Lord, it's going to be one of those. David says, column, that sounds about right, Copper.
Yeah.
We've got Neil. We can't win for losing. It happens every time. We sign players who are great stats with their prayer club. Then come in, it is so Tottenham, isn't it? It really is so Spurs.
Well, apparently, Solanke didn't miss a game all last year, and as soon as we get him, he's missed his two already.
I know. Big up Boris. We'll find out late this week if Solanke's not fit or Mickey isn't fit or Basuma, I think, is out. Basuma isn't due to Ange press conference. Of all these rumours just spreading from Arsenal fans against due to... Yeah, that should... Now, apart from Bobby and Brenny, who I have the utmost respect for, all right, I'm putting it out there. You know Bobby Tequila. Him and Brenny, they're the only two Arsenal fans I have the most respect for.
Yeah, they're good lads. They just got bad taste in football teams, like I've said.
And Greek as well. I loved on the stream with him. Great. The rest of them, Lord God, you would think they own North London. They're a South London club. Just admit it.
See, they're the real deluded fans, Demo. It's not you, it's them.
Just admit it. You're from South London. Tottenham Hotspur are the only proper, bona fide, 100%, 42-carat North London side.
What about Barnet? They're in North London.
Yeah, Barnet as well. Barnet are a proper North London side.
Watford, no, Watford's Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire, that's sort of on the border.
Yeah,
but
it's on the border, yeah.
Them lot down the road, they're from South London. Go back to South London.
Exactly.
You know, go back to the stadium near the sewer where you had it before. Seriously, they built a stadium next to an open sewer. What did they expect? Nobody to turn up. They had to move because nobody was turning up. What did they expect?
They thought that the smell fit the club.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
And then they moved into North London. Yeah, just ignore that you're not, North London forever. For God's sake. Admit you're a South London club. Be on with it. We won't mind you staying in North London. That's fine. You
Well,
want to
they've had-
rent.
They
You
want
want
to pay
to.
rent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to rent a place in North London, that's down to them. It's not down to us. As long as they pay us the rent.
I will treat them as a normal landlord does. I will ignore all the mold in the flat and just let them sit there and enjoy the mold.
Yeah, but they're a South London club. Is Tequila dressed up as an Arsenal rat? No, the Spurs dig is going in undercover as Arteta for Sunday. Some say. Yeah, Odegaard is a doubt. I've seen that column. You can tell I don't like Arsenal, right? You can tell this game really gets me going.
What gave it away, Dermo, that you don't like Arsenal?
I have no idea. I did. I mean, they moved around South London more times than I've had opt-in-this, and then they thought, I'll tell you what. Do you know they tried moving into West London before they moved to North London?
Too many bubbles there for them, was there?
And then lot told them to get lost, go back to South London. What did Tottenham and Barnet do? They're not just moved into North London. They moved in bloody 7 miles away from our bloody club.
Barnet is a better club than Arsenal, Dermo, trust me.
I know Barnet are more proper North London than what bloody Arsenal are.
They had a hill for a pitch. I love that.
They still do.
They still play there, do they? No, Underhill.
I don't know if I don't have to pay it under. Is it Underhill?
Oh yeah, that's where they. At least that's where they used to play. And then
Jimmy Greaves scored from a corner.
Had a slope.
Game. Yeah. See, not even Arsenal couldn't say that. Let's be real. Odegaard will be 100% fit by Sunday by some random Spanish voodoo light bulb magic. Yeah, Arteta's probably playing your never walk alone at the moment to the Arsenal players.
It'll be one of those funky injections, Boris. One of those legal injections that they give him.
You're right. Do you want a glass of water?
No, I'm fine. Just your cough.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. You reckon it's going to be one of those funny sort of...
One of those little funky injections that somehow we just, Yeah.
Look, they even moved poor Barnet moved to Edgware.
They moved to Edgware. I used to live in Edgware.
Do you know, Arsenal come in and moved a proper North London club out, move them to Edgware.
Is that really happened? I haven't been to Edgware in 20 years.
Do you know what? I think we need to start a petition to move Arsenal back to South London again.
Where would you put them in South London?
Back to where they came from, near the sewer. Seriously, it is. I'll find the link. I'll find the actual video on YouTube. I will find it and I'll put the link in. It explains what the North why is Tottenham don't like Arsenal very much, and of course 1990's got a hell of a lot to do with it, but it shows about where Arsenal played in South London. They moved about 4 times around South London.
Nobody would have them, Dermo. That's fine.
Nobody would have them. I mean, they've moved more times than their boys sold dodgy teddy bears on the Peckham High Street corner. Know what happened to them little buggers? Mickey van der Ven is ruled out the game currently. Apparently.
Is that is or isn't? Did you miss the end, Com? I think he says isn't ruled out of the game.
Isn't ruled out. No, I think he's fit. I think it's fit. Boris says, maybe Arsenal give the Spurs player ship some dodgy. Yeah. Look, I'm not ruling them out. That lasagna for that West Ham game was an Arsenal fan. We can't confirm that, but that is under investigation by the Spurs stig, and we're waiting for his report on that.
For all you know, guys, I could have been the chef that served the lasagna.
Yeah. Or it could be Philip, who's 006 3/4.
Guess we'll never know.
Just never know. It's one of them great mysteries. Move Arsenal to Plymouth. Nobody goes down that far. Yeah. Move them to the Isle
You're right.
of Wight.
It is a real slog going that far to Plymouth. He is right on that. Nobody goes that far.
Move them to the Isle of Wight. There you go.
Isle of Wight's too nice for them. I like the Isle of Wight. Why would you want the poor Isle of Wight to be saddled with them, Dermo?
Well, because where do you want me to put them? Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey's not as nice. Put him in Jersey.
Yeah. I hope Bobby and Brenny are not watching this, sharpening their knives if we lose, by the way.
Oh, no, they'll be fine. Bring them on. Come on, then. Bobby and Brenny, come on. Come on, and we'll debate you.
Yeah. I like that.
Even better, move them to France. Here's where I could make a joke about the water crossings, but I won't because it's political.
I think Arsenal might suit the French league.
Well, yeah. They'll still finish second because PSG probably would still beat them.
But why we're having poor Plymouth Argyle with the Arsenal the same area? Well, look, they moved into our area. They're used to moving around. I mean, Dragon D Nut says that I love Ben White.
Ben White.
That's true. That's true. Neil says move them to the Falklands Islands.
Yeah, why not?
I do know it's not a bad idea. How about kicking them out of the Premier League altogether?
They and City can both go in hand in hand, can't they?
Yeah.
Do you know how much more exciting it would be if those two teams went in it?
Would you? Look. The year said moved them to Carlisle.
Wow.
It's a good actually. Tottenham fans are coming up with good places.
I'm thinking of some of the worst places to live in England, and I can't remember what this year's list was, if it's even come out. But I know Stoke-on-Trent used to be one of the worst places. Yeah. Send them to Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair on Stoke City.
Stoke City, no, I suppose. Well, they can coexist. Stoke City is probably a better team to watch.
Neil says UAE and just build City. That could happen. Send them to Birmingham.
Birmingham.
That's not fair to Birmingham. That's not fair to Birmingham.
I think Boris knows that Birmingham is way it's one of the most overpopulated places in England.
Mr. Philip Brady's from Birmingham.
Is he from Birmingham?
He used to live in Birmingham.
He was smart. He got out, did he?
Yeah, I send Arsenal to the Scilly Islands of Scotland.
Oi, leave Scotland out of this.
What's wrong with moving them to Scotland?
Because they'd win the Scottish League every year.
I tell you what, we could replace Celtic with Arsenal. We'll put Arsenal in the Scottish League and we'll put Celtic in Arsenal's place. There you go.
One sec. I have a message.
Same here. Ooh. Right. Do you want to read this one out or shall I?
No, it's your gig to do these demos. You do.
Right. I can play. I never thought I could play it again,
Whatever.
No, the breaking news thing.
Why did you think you could never play it?
Well, the transfer window's over. We've got a bit of transfer news, guys.
Yeah, but it's only over until January. It's only like 3 months.
Well, look, we've got a bit of Spurs breaking transfer news. God, I missed that. I forgot I missed that.
Brace yourself, guys, by the way, for this.
Now, this is big news. Yeah, Daniel Levy has signed Bristol Rovers striker Ben Bellingham for a price of a packet of crisps. No, he hasn't. No, sorry. No. In the latest transfer window rumour, Man United and Real Madrid have asked Tottenham for the transfer price for Romero, to which in response they received a request to remove more than £110 million. Man United was only willing to go up to 80 million. Real pulled out. Well, there you go. Romero ain't going anywhere. He's staying at Tottenham. He's Tottenham till he dies. You're very quiet on that subject.
Yeah, because I do think he will go to Real Madrid, but obviously not this season.
He is not going anywhere. Look,
110 million.
Right. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Right. All €5 of it. I'd bet you €5 that. Well, I don't know why I'm wagging my. I'm doing the Donald Trump wagging my finger.
So I'm playing the role of Kamala Harris then. Lucky me.
Yeah.
In this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet you €5 that Romero doesn't go to Real Madrid.
Whatever.
No, before the end of the next summer's transfer window, right? At the 25, well, 24, 25, at the start of the 25-26 season, at the end of the window, he'll still be a Tottenham Hotspur player. I bet you €5.
Okay. I think he's like at least 75% chance of him going to Premier League.
Are you willing to bet me €5?
I'll bet you €5, Demo. Sure.
There you go. The real late said he didn't mean Birmingham up in Birmingham. He meant Birmingham, USA. Wow. Just kick him out of the country altogether.
Works for me.
What? Well, could work for me. Falkland Islands.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Well, the Falkland Islands don't have a football team, so maybe they can move them out. And that's a good place. Maybe that's why to move out to the Falkland Islands, they could use our VPN deal. Private access internet. Do you know?
Well, Com doesn't want him apparently.
Send him to Arsenal. Send Arsenal to Kent. They used to poshen up. If this is about Rabbit, I'm sure I said something about that. Yes,
Did you just call him Rabbit?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. What's his name?
Then. Rabio. He's French.
I'm dyslexic. It's a bitch.
I don't care. I'm not slacking you off. I think it's hilarious you called him Rabbit. You should always call him Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit.
That's what we're going to call him from now on.
Anyone's got a problem. I'm dyslexic. It's a bitch. Get over it. Rabbit. That wasn't dig at you, by the way, Tequila. You can keep him for 110 million when he's marking. Look, if you had Romero at your club and he was being tangoed, being Romero'd, if Haaland was being Romero, you'd love him. And I want Rabbit at the club.
Listen, hold on a sec, Com. Right. His market value might be 59 million, but unless the player's contract's running out, right, they never go for their market value.
No.
They always go for more. So 80 million, you know. I can see him go. I could see him going for about 90 or 100.
He ain't going yet. I know I'm going to make a €5 out of you. He ain't going anywhere.
Okay.
You mean Birmingham, Alabama? No, I meant Birmingham, England. I want to send them to poor old Birmingham. Send them.
No, Boris did mean Birmingham, England. Yeah,
overpopulated as hell. Falkland Islands. Send them there. They like moving around. Big up to FG Tays just laughing. He came into the chat. He saw you and me. He just fell on the floor laughing.
Good.
I mean, he's laughing so hard. His missus looking at him, going, "Why are you laughing, FJT?" And he just can't answer because he's laughing. Do you know? It's a bit like Billy Connolly telling a joke. Every time Billy Connolly tells a joke, he just keeps laughing. Which I do like. I do like Billy Connolly.
I've watched some Roy Chubby Brown. Who is not PC. So if you are, you won't find him funny. But.
I like him. I've always been Billy Connolly and Dave Allen sort of a comedian.
I like Ricky Gervais. He makes me laugh. You know,
I just want to punch him in the face.
You don't like him?
Okay. Tommy Tiernan's very funny. I mean, Tommy Tiernan actually did make a good point. We're the only country in the world to stick St. Patrick's Day in the middle of Lent. Do you know, for 40 days and 40 nights, you'd have to give up something in Lent. We're the only country. I tell you what, lads, let's stick a half-time break in it. Let's stick St. Patrick's Day in the middle of Lent. I mean, it's a cracking idea.
Works for me.
Yeah. Even Jesus himself come out of together. He said, "Give me a pint there." I'm not going.
Dermo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to bring it back to football. I use the term try. Big up for Boris calling him Rabbit. So that's well done.
I've got
his Rabbit. So apparently, he turned us down 6 years ago. Who was the manager?
He did turn us down. Yeah. Now he's called him back to us.
So who was the manager 6 years ago? Jose.
I don't know.
Or was it still Poch?
I think it was Poch. Poch.
Yeah, it would have been Poch. Okay.
If I offended anyone by what I said, I do apologise.
I'm sure it's fine, dude.
Yeah, he's big up Colin. So I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's not 110 million. Yes, he is worth every penny of it. And Ange is a good Spurs. Is good Spurs. Yeah, I agree with that. The job's impossible. The manager's not at fault.
It's not impossible, but it is very difficult.
No, those poor Penguins don't need that torture of having to deal with the Gunners. What, down in the Falkland Islands? I'm sure the Falkland Islands would love a team to support down there. You know, might take us a long while to get down there to play the game every week, but you know,
why not?
I think it'd be great. I was laughing at Mickey Mouse there. Well,
bootleg Mickey Mouse, yeah.
Yeah. Are you having a laugh, Tequila, with a big question mark, says Neil, for some reason?
Probably, mate. I do like to have a laugh. I don't know exactly what the comment I've made that. Sorry, mate. Just tell me what was I sarcastic? I probably was sarcastic about something I normally am.
If Ange can find a replacement in the same mold, I think he's gone.
If Ange can find a replacement.
Don't know. Parch, it was 2018. Take Rabbit cursing. Yeah, what we've got coming up this week? North London Derby week. So what we've got coming up, Tequila?
Well, we're doing a podcast on Friday, where we're going to be obviously previewing the North London Derby a bit more. But it's also mainly going to be we're going to be analysing the transfer window just to see where we're at. We're going to have a look at the signings we've brought in, and I think we're going to rate the squad a little bit to get an idea of where we're at and what we're lacking, and maybe we can see maybe just at what level our squad is, so that we can really see where we're going to end up. I put 6. I know, Dermo, you were a bit more optimistic with 4th. Or did you pick 3rd?
I picked 3rd.
Pick 3rd.
That's the latest, by the way, on Rabbit. On Rabbit, down below. Wait for it to come through again. Rabbit is set to make his choice soon, with offers on the table from Chelsea, Man United, and Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, sorry, Neil. Right, it was Ricky Gervais. Am I the only one who likes Ricky Gervais then?
Yeah. I can't stand it.
Did you not like The Office?
No.
You didn't like The Office?
No.
Wow. Someone in the chat backed me up. I can't be the only person who likes The Office. I've got a weird sense.
I mean, I'm more like Only Fools and Horses and Dave Allen and Billy Connolly sort of, and Tommy Tiernan sort of comedy.
No, they're all fine. I thought I find him funny, I guess. Yeah. I like The Office.
You want to watch Tommy Tiernan? He's blooming hilarious. Yeah, I'll send you Dave Allen doing the story about how Adam and Eve came into existence.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. At least Dragon's got it.
Yeah.
That's right, mate.
Yeah.
He is.
So what else we've got coming up, sir? So we've got Jesus.
We've got
that gone.
We've got that on Friday, and then there's going to be what is happening on Saturday, Dem. I know what's happening on Sunday, but what we got on Saturday?
We've got a pre-match show on. We've got the proper pre-match show. We see can we get an Arsenal fan on Saturday. Then Sunday we've got Tottenham Team Talk.
Yeah.
We've got the watch along, and then we've got post-match live,
which is
he's
where
back again. This stalker's back again.
He's got the same name, so he still doesn't want you to add him.
I know, he's a stalker. What's he putting in the chat now? Maybe I shouldn't have put up what I put up about Rabbit. Maybe I'm going to get told off.
No, he said you could. And also, guys, on Sunday... Oh, sorry, Neil, I misunderstood. You do like Ricky Gervais. Yeah, mate, he's yeah. I actually think Extras I didn't like Extras as much as I did The Office. Talking about Ricky Gervais, but never mind. Yeah, so also on Sunday, guys, everyone who's a member, that's your chance, that's your time to shine. That's the chance you get to come on and join us. Now, we didn't have anyone come on our last one, and me and Demo were very grumpy about that because
I was inconsolably crying. I was upset. I mean,
Dermo had to take a week off. He was that upset, right?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't talk to you for 3 days. I mean, you were just so upset. You threw a tantrum and everything. You threw your toys out the pram.
Yeah, but there we are, giving the platform for all the great members.
I know,
and you know, and you guys back us, and you know, yeah, we do shows for you, but we also want to kind of pay you back by giving you guys airtime, and also, guys, as somebody who was just in the chat for a year or so before I joined the guys, I was also nervous about like coming on and speaking, and yeah, I generally don't use my camera. I've got my reasons for that, but you don't have to have a camera or anything like that. We don't mind if you haven't got a camera. So if you guys are like intimidated, or if that's maybe a reason why, or you know, don't be. These guys are great to get on with. I have a right laugh with them, and as somebody who went from being just in the chat to actually, you know, coming on the show and everything, you're a bit nervous at the start. I won't say there's no nerves, but honestly, none of these guys will bite. They're all great fellas. Yeah. So you know, if that's the reason why, because you're shy, then honestly, as long as you know, you don't need to put your camera on. You don't even need, you know, you can do it from your phone. We don't expect you to have quality mics like we've had to pay for. We don't expect that. So just do it from your phone and stuff like that. So we'd like to have some of you guys come on and tell us what you think, especially after a passionate North London derby, and win or lose. So if we lose, I know emotions are going to be running high if we lose, but come on and vent. If what you want to do is come on and vent and have a go at the players, that's part of it. If that's what you want to do.
Now, I have to be serious now. This is serious Dermatron now. We have a public service announcement to make.
Oh dear. Mind the gap.
We don't have a video for a public service announcement. Fuck it.
So
I'll just use this. I don't know if that sounds like a public series, like breaking news, but like when we're now interrupting this broadcasting with a public service announcement. You know, it's like all future programming will be suspended on further notice.
This just in, Arsenal is shit. That's your public service announcement.
No, this is serious. Now we have to be serious, Tequila. Be serious now. You have to be serious, and you have to be, you know, take it seriously, because it is. And the stalkers put it in, you know, to be nice. He's put it in there. Everyone wants everyone to be safe. Which is
he's got this. If you've got such a stupid name, dude, bring him in with that stupid name.
No, I'm not going to, because I don't fancy the retaliation I might get. I mean, it's bad enough you throwing your stick helmet at my head after last Sunday. No fans turned up. I mean, put me in hospital for 2 days. Anyway, public service announcement. Have to be this posh now. Just been told from my work. There are apparently sorry.
There's laughing.
I know. Okay,
he just tells me to take it seriously, and he can't even say it without laughing.
I'm trying to do it poshly, right? There is apparently a march happening at the weekend in London, which is expected to receive some retaliation from opposition parties. So please be careful if you are around any affected areas. Now, as soon as we know where the affected areas are, we will let you know. But in also saying this now, Tequila, people, look, there is apparently a march happening at the weekend. We don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday. But people do be safe, though, isn't it? And it is important for people to be safe. And
I suppose it doesn't matter if you say what the march is. Like you don't have to say what it. I have an idea of what I think it is.
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. It's just
it's happening in London every weekend. If it's the marches, I think it is. It happens. They always do it every weekend at the moment. So I think I know what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. I won't even say it. But if you're in the London area, you probably know what it is.
Yeah. So, but you know. You should have done it, Tequila. You got more for, like, do you know when they break it? Do you know, like, if something happens, right, and they break into the BBC? We now have to cross over to the BBC News Centre for an urgent breaking news story. You'd be good at that. I couldn't do that. You'd be good at that.
Dermo, considering the state of the BBC is in right now, I wouldn't be want to working for the BBC, bro. Bloody hell.
you know, we should come up with a serious break. If something like this in the future, we have to come up with a serious breaking news. Because something could happen in the world, right? And it's majorly breaking news. We have to get may have to break that news to people.
I could be Keir Starmer, dude. You wouldn't know, would you? You don't know what I look like.
I mean, I would have to wear a black tie and everything. You know, Arsenal get relegated to the Falkland Islands.
Relegated?
Yeah. It's a public service announcement. Manchester United have decided to play football next weekend, apparently.
Yeah, they put Coleman in goal.
Yeah. I think if you're in England, you know.
Yeah,
you do. I'm trying. Look, I'm staying well clear of it.
No. Yeah, you should. There's no point. Yeah.
But I think it was right to say that if you are around these areas, people, look, if we get any more info, let me see what he's called you now.
First.
Anyway, my Dixie wrecked. Say that boy, you're pissed. Stand clear of the doors, please. The only problem, Neil says, with coming on is the delay. So it can be a little tricky. So you might be talking over someone else because of the delay. We'll sort it out. We will sort it out. But that again, guys, public service announcement, just been told from my work, which is a friend of ours.
The reason why Neil's saying that is because he's in America.
Yeah.
That's why.
They're not that backward in America. They do have
no, Neil, it is okay. Like, for example, on the Irish Hotspur, Jack Nicky, he's in America, and Jack and Dave's in Ireland. So they're fine. So it's worth giving it. If you want to come on, Neil, and give it a try. If it is too laggy, then we'll know. But give it a try. See what happens.
You're in England and I'm in Ireland. We work fine.
Yeah, but I'm America is further away. But yeah.
Right.
And I haven't even got very good internet. I'm on like 73 because I haven't got really that's the max.
We've learned something about you. You're 73 years of age. You're older than
I said 73. I have 73 megabyte internet, Dermo. Where did you get old age from that?
I didn't hear the gigabyte. Central London and Kensington most likely to be affected. We will keep you up to date on that, guys. Tequila, where can people find you, sir? Thank you for another great show. Really enjoyed it tonight.
Obviously, you can find me here. I'll be on. I won't be around tomorrow, but I'll be on the podcast Friday, and I'll be doing the watch along. That's my rota for this week, if you want to call it that. Oh, he's come on. So he's changed his name. Oh, you brought him on, then you kicked him off.
I wanted him to plug his channel. That's what I wanted him to do.
He obviously doesn't
anyway, you can be found on the Play Pouch.
And I'm on the Play Pouch, which is a little gaming podcast. We just did a show today, actually, half an hour ago, regarding the new PlayStation 5 Pro, which is really bloody expensive. So go give that a watch at the Play Pouch. Cheers, fellas.
Look, just come on Sunday, Neil. We'll be glad to have you, sir. It would save the Stig chucking his helmet at my head again. It really will. It hurt the last time. If you're around, Neil, come on, and if it's really bad, then we'll know. But
let's see what happens.
Yeah, we are back. We're not on tomorrow. I'm tomorrow off. We're back on Friday with the Cock Clock podcast. I know.
Carl Simpson's not even in the chat to trick you on that one, there, man.
I know. We're back Saturday with all the build-up, and then on Sunday got Top and Team Talk, the watch along, and of course the post-match live. And then on Monday you got Colin's new show where he will go over all the tactics and look more in depth into why Tottenham beat Arsenal at the weekend, and Tottenham will come out as North London winners. Come on and get a free invisible poppy. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't read that as poppy, by the way. Shows it in my mind as that.
On that bombshell, we will leave it there.
I did not say anything else.
Do you want to take us out, Stig?
I will. Thanks again, guys. And take care. Okay, here we go. Quiz. Lovely.